Hey everybody, how are you today? I've been reading and studying the weekly Torah portion. Every day there's another section that we can learn because the Torah portion is divided into 7 parts. One for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the final one for Shabbos. This week's Torah portion is Noach. Noach, Ish Tzaddik. Noach was a great man, a righteous man in his generation. But society was confused. Society was in a state of chaos, corruption, robbery, theft, immorality. God says, I'm going to destroy humanity. You, Noach, should build the ark. There's going to be a flood, a deluge, monsoons. The whole world's going to be wiped out. Get into the ark. And you and your family will be saved. And from there, we will restart humanity. Noah follows. The rain comes down and the ark rises above the waters. And eventually comes out of the ark, has children, and so on. The rest is history, as they say. And the question is, when we are in a state of confusion, we're in a state of stress and anxiety, when we see the world around us confused, and it feels like there's a deluge flooding us, overwhelming us, what is our ark? Where do we turn? God tells Noah, go into the ark. It'll rise up. You will come out of there stronger, better. It'll lift you up. But how? The Baal Shem Tov teaches us something really beautiful. It's one of the things I love about Hebrew is language. The language itself is so powerful. The word ark in Hebrew is Teiva. God said to Noach, Bo el Teiva, come into the ark. What is the word Teiva? He says the word Teiva has a dual meaning. It also means a word. God said to Noach, come into the word. The words of Torah. The words of tefillah, of prayer. The words that you involve yourself in, the study, the reading, becomes the refuge. Becomes the space, the sanctuary that enables you to rise up above the floodwaters of the world, above the deluge of worry and stress and anxiety. Fascinatingly, that researchers today show that 30 minutes of just reading can reduce stress equivalent to 30 minutes of yoga. Fascinating. Baal Shem Tov knew what he was talking about. But what the Baal Shem Tov was really telling us is that we need to make a sanctuary in the words of Torah, in the words of prayer. We need that space. And the Torah and the tefillah and the prayer raises us up, raises our spirits, lifts us up, gives us energy and fortitude. And you know, today there's no limit of what we could read in any language, especially English. If you want to pray, get a siddur. We have them for free. Give them to any student that wants or anyone else. You could read it in English. You could read any prayer in any language that you are comfortable with. We have, in Chabad, we have a prayer book in Russian, a prayer book in French, a prayer book in Turkish, thanks to our friend Burke, and of course, one's in English. Open the book of Psalms. Read some Psalms, 150 poems, a gift to the Jewish people, to the world by King David. How about the weekly Torah portion? You can find it online. You can listen to a class. Bury yourself in it. Let that be your sanctuary. Every day, the portion that's relevant for that day. You want to read some Mishnah or some Midrash. The Midrash says, you can borrow any of these books. How about going into Nachmanides, the great 5th, 14th century Kabbalist and commentator on the Torah? It's all in English. Or some Hasidus from the Hasidic Heritage series, or the Tanya from Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, or dare I suggest that you read some Talmud. This will really be a refuge and a sanctuary for you. Or Maimonides' Mishnah Torah, all in English, or the Guide to the Perplexed, published by the great University of Chicago. There's no limit, my friends. Just take the time to do it. You could join us this evening at 6:30 for prayers for Kabbalat Shabbat. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Sunday morning, we're going to gather to have some prayers and breakfast. 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. We're going to pray for Israel, and then we will have a breakfast together, conversation. You don't even need a program for this. You could do it on your own. Take the time to enter the ark, into the Teiva. As just a short reminder about our Jewish U programs for students. We have 4 amazing classes coming up on happiness, on the soul, the weekly Torah portion, and the other one I can't remember. Look it up at jewishu.org. In any event, wish you a Shabbat Shalom. Take the time to do a mitzvah today. Women, light the candles before sunset. And let's pray for peace. Find a moment of refuge to pray together for peace, to return of our brothers and sisters that are captives, and for peace in the world. Good Shabbos.